couple events. He's a writer and a spoken word artist, and he is extremely versed in public speaking. I'm actually very excited to see what he has to say. I really don't know what he has to say. So that's the beauty of these events. Like, you just don't know what you get. So I know he's going to be a good spoken word artist or presenter. I don't know. But you'll be in for a surprise. So without further ado, Atlas.
First and foremost, I am nothing if not grateful. I'm grateful to Margaret for allowing food and wine to be served in the place with upholstered furniture. I am grateful to Marianne, and I have to tell you, I, at a point in time in my life, also helped to coordinate events, and there is a lot of work that goes into making things seem effortless. So you guys, all you know is you walked in and there's a place to sit down. There's tons of strenuous work that goes into even having that happen.
Yeah.
And finally, I want to thank everyone who's here. It is New Orleans. There are a variety of ways you could be spending your Thursday evening, and I am truly grateful that you are here tonight and that you have stayed past the halftime and are continuing to be a part of this. I also really appreciate the fact that I haven't heard not one cell phone go off this entire time. And in the technological age, that is something to be said for. And finally, before the clock starts, I want you guys to know that my masks are scattered here for your viewing pleasure. There are also cards for you to take home, as well as a sheet of paper, a list of challenges. Take them home, think about them, and I promise you, if you just go through a few of those, your life and the life of those who know you and are influenced by you will change forever. That being said, here we go. This is my logo. It took me about 3 months to coordinate because you'll see here from the Shinto presenter, that is the Mitsutomoi. It represents right there the triple circle that the tree roots are going through. It represents mind, spirit, and body. The tree shows a sense of foundation, a sense of roots. The key is about opening up, and the blade is a puzzle. This is a mask about movies. I know a lot of people are really big into movies, but the idea is that even the greatest of cinematic adventures doesn't compare to the adventure waiting within your own life. And so while it's nice to indulge for an hour and a half here and there are greater adventures waiting in your own life. I am an 80s baby, a millennial, and I loved MTV until they stopped playing music, and then I grew to hate MTV when they had shows like My Sweet 16. I am a huge fan of music and the way that it connects people, and it just became a bit of a challenge for me to not be able to associate that with it. I'm really sarcastic, and the whole idea of support ribbons, stickers, a lot of people, they think that, oh, I paid $6 at 7-Eleven and I bought a bracelet, that means I care. It gives you a false sense of inclusion as far as the movement itself. If you want to help directly. If this were a little bit brighter, this is actually 17 different faces of women combined, like a ransom letter. It says, so hard to keep up. And I think it's funny when women see this and are spooked out by it, but then they read magazines that promote cosmetic surgery, which is physically altering the body for the entirety of your existence. This furthers the point. I also come here from South Florida. I've been here for about a year and a half, and oftentimes, even by the time a girl is 15 or 16, it is almost customary as she enters womanhood to then be permanently chopped in a way to be presentable. So we're not really enhancing the girl's self-esteem, just altering her. These are locks and keys. Every mask has a different speech that goes with it. And this one is who you are is locked within who you think you need to be. We are oftentimes chained by our need to look like others, and those people are not getting a genuine experience of who we are. This is a mosaic. There are about 3,700 Facebook profile photos. As you can see, the outline creating Obama. It bothered me during his first presidency when people are like, I'm really excited about what he's going to do, or I'm really disappointed about what he hasn't done. No man or woman in a suit is going to impact your life the way that you can. This furthers the point. This is Welcome to America with the Declaration of Independence wrapped around the skull. The idea is that we have the land of the free and the home of the brave, but not brave enough to be free. Furthers the point that the best way to keep people calm is to give them the freedom to do whatever they want. These are children's puzzle pieces. It's funny, the other presenter had puzzle pieces as well. We are grown adults desperately trying to shove the circle into the square, destroying ourselves and those who care for us in the process. As you see, the images are distorted. This is an authentic moment. This is called quality time. I took this over her shoulder at a Starbucks. I don't know why anyone would entrust an infant with a $650 phone, but this is the modern day babysitter. And I have a habit of taking candid photos. Even my friends are not allowed to pose. I just take a photo of whatever time I want. Okay, this is furthering the whole idea of the movie. These are the blockbuster sorts of films. You have Forrest Gump, Home Alone, and again, the whole idea is that the moment should be more genuine. A lot of times we watch romantic movies and we say, why can't our relationship be more like this? I'm not a fan of Apple. There's a number of reasons why. Ironically enough, whether you're biblical or not, Adam and Eve picked the apple from the tree of knowledge, and Apple is the most profitable company. Look up aluminum dust explosions, look up whatever you want, and I know that everyone here probably has some sort of Apple product. We are more concerned with saving on Amazon than saving our Amazon. Some fun facts. Amazon ships out 3,350,000 boxes a day. That ends up being over 117 metric tons of trash. Most of that tree sap is derived from the Amazon. Technology. Not too much of a fan of technology, but I have to say, if I've ever seen the benefits of it, it's that all of you in some way were reached out here and came out here tonight and promoted through some sort of social media. But this is what I call the beginning of the end, and that technology has made everything faster, including the fact that we, as human beings, are seen as inadequate. Not really much of a fan of social media. I've actually had people stand in front of me, look through their phone to try and find me online, and refuse to believe I existed as though I was some sort of apparition. So, fake. You have Facebook, you have the whole idea of us sending emails. Basically, the anonymity of the internet allows for no one to know who you are, oftentimes including you. You'll see the slight emphasis on the left, take away the right side, and there it is, a new website called youtwitface.com. You should definitely check it out. But yeah, I have a style, basically, I take what you're already accustomed to seeing and I change it a little bit. It's daunting to me how much money is made in this country on giving you helpful tips on how to lose weight. This is free. In case of obesity, use stairs. They're there all the time. Elevators were not constructed for people who didn't want to take the stairs. They were constructed for people who physically were incapable of doing so. This one here is what I call sick. It's variations of beer cans, fast food, an empty dollar. And the idea here is that most of the things that we do to feel better end up making us feel worse. We eat because we're depressed because we're overweight, we drink to deal with our problems, and then drinking becomes our biggest problem. Gambling, we actually spend more money on gambling than we do on all concert ticket, amusement park, and sporting events combined. This is over $5,000 worth of losing lottery tickets scattered on the ground where a homeless man was sleeping. Thank you all. I know that I created some really heavy substance. I wear a mask not because I am nervous or trying to hide who I am. I wear a mask because it's the only way of stressing the importance that it's just the message and not the messenger. Thank you.